welcome in. Yep, I didn't mean to be muted. Here we go. Yeah, I was muted for a minute. I had my desktop audio muted too. Kids have kept me really busy today. I haven't been able to get on yet. Been a busy morning so far. Oop. How have you guys been today? Jody Spencer reacted. Welcome in, Jody. Welcome, Jody. Thank you for the react, dude. Here we go. Love that. I actually caught the triple loop. He said, I'm good, just relaxing. Here we go. Jeff Severance reacted to the stream. Thank you so much, Jeff. All right, here we go. Let's see, how long did that take? Took about 4 minutes at that point. Not bad. Oop. No. Josh Peppers, welcome in. Stickers work again for those who are supporters, so I guess we'll see. Oh man, come on. That was stupid. People sure do love posting those stickers. What's up, Patty Kopecki? How you doing, man? Sweet. What'd you guys do today so far? I had a big old breakfast again of eggs, avocados, peppers, and sausage. Mini peppers. Those things are freaking good. Love me some mini peppers. I meant to get that free man back here. There we go. That's an easy one to get. I played a little bit of Diablo 4. And now I'm picking up my son before his mom gets home. Now I'm picking up after my son before his mom gets home. There you go. Oh. When you are off at night, Chris, do you still stay up late, or do you try to like go to bed at a decent hour? I mean, what's a decent hour? You know, I don't go to bed at a decent hour, but that's what my parents used to call it. Go to bed at a decent hour. You know, so like, I don't know. You know, like a decent hour, I guess, would be like between 9 and 11, and I go to bed late. I always go to bed late. I'm always in bed between 2 and 4 a.m. But I guess it would be really hard to go to bed early one night and then try to stay up all night the next night. So do you try to keep this game's same schedule whether you're like working or not working, is what I'm asking basically? Hey Jody, how's it going, buddy? When I get off, I might stay up an hour, then kind of nap, because my sleep schedule is all over the place, though it's kind of hard to keep working the night. Yeah, working nights has got to be really tough. Beats paying daycare though, I guess. I guess that's why you keep that schedule, so you don't have to pay for daycare. Mom's home with him at night, you're home with him during the day. I'm gonna go pick up my load in California, then hopefully take a load in Fontana, California, then go home. Man, driving all over the place just to take shits everywhere, that's crazy. Just kidding. That was close. Yeah, I'm driving out to California to drop a load. And I think I'm gonna go to Iowa. Drop a load there too. They better have nice bathrooms. Just kidding. But what you do is crazy, Jody. YouTube's a bunch of lurkers. Bunch of lurky lurkersons. Welcome in. Bunch of fucking lurkers. Hey Jamal, welcome in. Yes, I am, sir. You're the best kind of lurker, Jamal. It is an accomplishment to say I have took a load in 49 states. See, that is awesome. Oh, what's going on? It's just been a busy morning. It's been afternoon. It's been hard to start today. I got up at like 9:30. Planned on starting streaming by 10:30, and just shit kept getting away from me, man. Sometimes my motivation's just not there either. Like I get very antisocial sometimes, even though it seems like I'm really social and like I'm you know, like, but I seriously do get antisocial and high anxiety, and it's hard to go live sometimes. Even though I go live a lot, like 40-50 hours a week, I still really have to like get over that mental hump sometimes. Oh, come on. I totally stopped that. There we go. Man, what a pain. Oh, all right. Hump day woes, bro. You're doing fine. You're an awesome dad, awesome husband. I appreciate that. I do try. Just caught the end of about mental health. We are grateful to have found, to be around, to have you around. I can't speak. Thank you. Yeah, I definitely get like high anxiety sometimes before starting a show, or like heavy procrastination. I don't mean to, but it just happens. Maybe I need to get up in the morning and make a cup of coffee right away. I'm even too lazy to do that some mornings. It's eating at night. Eating at night is like my worst enemy. Like, I love to eat at night because it's comfort, but at the same time, I always wake up dragging. And probably because you get less restorative sleep when you eat at night, because your body is focusing on digesting food and not healing, you know, your body like it should be. So, like, gosh, eating at night is just one of my worst enemies. If I could cut out 100% eating at night, I'd probably feel a lot better. But I'll start with tonight. Every day I'm the same way. We just grind on through it. I ate 3 most delicious hold on, what? I'm the same way. We just grind through it. I ate 3 most delicious cookies last night. Oh man. That comment didn't come up for me for some reason. I had to read it on another comment source. Bastard. ADD, you must try your luck on this level. Start me off. Oh my gosh. That's funny. There we go. It's funny that his spin move wouldn't get him up there. That was nice. Here we go. I need to focus on eating like 2 meals a day. The whole 5 small meals a day thing isn't you know, it's good to let your you know, yourself be hungry. That's when you know you're burning. I need to start really getting used to the feeling of being hungry at night. Like I probably need to eat at like 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening and then call it a day on eating. It's so tough though, man. But if I could do that. I honestly need like a supplement of sorts. To like help me not eat at night. All right. Coffee, 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 coffee. That's what my brain is doing right now. Of course I'm out of water. Why wouldn't I be? Why wouldn't I be out of water? I'm perpetually out of water. Lucas. Go play your foot. Go play your foot. What's wrong with you? I don't want to be on ADD meds. No, I don't have any kind of apnea. Hey, what's up, Kid Jackson? How you doing? All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, I'm doing okay, man. Doing all right.
Wait.
You still got your Sonic 2 cartridge? Very nice. Hey, Chris Frederick, welcome in.
Wait. I buy a house.
Hey, Timberlake, welcome in. What's going on, Doug Grimm?
Not the water level.
I always thought it was funny seeing the not for resale label on the Sonic card. Me too. And you know what's funny is they couldn't stop people from reselling it anyway. Oh, hell yeah. Yep, I play old school games every day, man. Welcome in. Yeah, that's so funny. The whole not for resale bullshit. What's going on, Annie? Hey Jamal, make a comment so I can see if your comments are coming through. One of them didn't come through for a minute for some reason. Annie, how are you doing today? Patrick Brooks says potato. Potatoes are delicious.
Yes. You can eat all of them.
Yep, you can eat potatoes, that's right. Just debating what I want to eat. Ooh. I'm gonna have some wontons and some Chinese food or Asian style food from Costco that I bought. Some of the most delicious little microwave meals. Taco rings, taco rings. What is a taco ring? I mean, I'll tell you what I think it is, but I'm probably wrong.
Wait, is that my own chocolate?
Nope, this is coffee.
Down here?
Yeah, I don't know what a taco ring is. Is it like with this taco ring, I thee wed? Is that it? Or is it like a bunch of people getting together stealing tacos?
What the?
If it was an unintentional pun, Chris, was it unintentional? Unintentional. Jody says, hey Annie. Scottfield reacted, I've never had a taco ring. I know not of this taco ring.
Wait, can I get it?
Jody said, hey. Meat and cheese. Meat and cheese and croissant roll. Oh, so you're not really using like a taco shell. You're... Okay, I've done that before. I had an ex who did that a lot. She would take croissants and put them in a circle and add meat and cheese and lettuce and all kinds of stuff. And I didn't even think about that. It is boring being a lurker. You're right, Jody. Being a lurker is boring and lame. That's why lurking and lame both begin with L. Yeah, taco rings are good. I just forgot they were made with croissants. I was like, how do you... I ask for it every time. I ask for it every time someone asks what I want. Taco ring? Fair enough. Yeah, you do basically just take all taco fixings and put them in a croissant. You put a croissant in a circle and you put all the taco shit inside and you wrap it up. Something I have never been very good at. I resent that. Why do you resent that? I remember in Ninja Turtles, Donatello said, I'm a lurker. Well then, yeah. Well then you should resent that. But it's correct.
I will want to watch this.
Hey, speaking of which, hang on just a minute. Damn it. Let's see here. Do you remember? Hold on. All right. Gonna try to read his comments in a minute. He read that in Ace Ventura's voice. Damn it. All right. Oh. You forgot how much time you... I forget how much time you get Tim too. What are you talking about? Is Tim one of your friends? From your job or something? Chris? Yeah, time is not that big of a factor in Sonic. Oh shit. Man, there's so many things that are... There's so many things that are just hanging out right off screen that can get you, like, as soon as you appear on screen. And they're like ready to fire. Oh, okay, so Tim's brand new viewer. Welcome in, Tim. This level's mildly confusing. You know, what's funny is if you get the Sonic Origins collection, that has a spin dash in Sonic 1. Shit. Yeah, you know what's funny though is I was muted, but no offense to anybody on YouTube, but people on YouTube were still talking, which is awesome. But I was thinking they were responding to what I was saying, so I'm just sitting here like a dumbass. No one can hear what I'm saying, and I said so much. So Tim was a lurker who saw a bunch of shorts. Man, I made a really, like, what would have been a mildly funny joke. My stupid ass just is muted, man. Evan Barry, welcome in. Oh well. What can I do? Thank you, Shane, for letting me know that I was muted. No. If I'm muted, no one can hear me. I'm gonna mute really quick. No one heard anything I just said, right? If you did, repeat what I said. Yeah, if I'm muted on one, then I'm muted on all of them. Hold on just a minute, everybody. I told you, like French tomatoes. No? What, you're all hurting? I do. All right. When do I play Shredder's Revenge? Here and there. You know, everything I do is pretty sporadic. The only thing I really have a schedule for is Grand Theft Auto. That's about it. Bazongas. Yeah, so Shredder's Revenge, I haven't played that in a little bit. Bazongas, what was that from?
I don't know if that's all you can think of. Hey.
He's been hate.
Wait, what's that bubble?
I think that was from Encino Man. What in the world is going on with the floor? Do you see this? The game is trying to screw me right now.
Is it making it hard for you to play?
What? No.
No. Are you sneezing, Joshie?
Nothing. Hey, thank you so much for the stars.
I wanted it down.
Thank you so much, Ori. Thank you so much, Ori. Come on. Michael Jackson wrote this song? I don't think so. Because it would get copyrighted. Sonic 3 gets copyrighted because of the music that Michael Jackson had a hand in, but it wasn't these. Did Michael Jackson have anything to do with the music in Sonic 2?
No, Michael Jackson wasn't involved in the music for Sonic the Hedgehog 2. The music was composed by Masato Nakamura. While there are rumors about his possible involvement in Sonic the Hedgehog 3, there's no evidence he contributed to the music for Sonic 2.
No, you're wrong, Doug Rim. I would, before you say, did you know, I would make sure your facts are straight. No, it's not a true story. I'm sorry. You're wrong. He had something to do with the music in Sonic 3, and that is why Sonic 3 gets copyright striked. You're incorrect.
I played my.
I'm sorry, dude. I think, I don't know. I'm not necessarily a historian when it comes to games, but I do know my shit when it comes to video games. Michael Jackson had definitely things to do with Sonic 3's music, but not Sonic 2. I literally just Googled it for you. I have the video of him visiting Sega, and ADD, you are correct. Yeah, Kid Jackson is a gigantic Michael Jackson fan. Like, I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan. but Kid Jackson I know is a bigger Michael Jackson fan than I am. Nothing. Thanks.
Is that what you want?
Oh, always. Yep. It is Sonic 3. So you weren't totally incorrect, the Grim. It just was the wrong game. Thank you again, Ori, for 100 stars, dude. Appreciate that. This month has not been slow. Very thankful. But the last few days have been kind of slow star-wise, which is crazy. So... Hell yeah, Ori. Ori says no problem. Here we go. Yeah, I just need to get past my procrastination in the morning and just starting earlier, because I don't start because I'm like, man, I'm just gonna have to get up so much. But I think I need to start just doing it again earlier. It's just so hard to get motivated. Hey, appreciate you, Kyle. I'm trying to think of the next day that Corinne is off. There we go. Who's gonna match Ori Ranshaw? Ori sent 100 stars on Facebook, which is $1. Who's gonna match a $1 super chat or 100 stars? Man. Hate these damn, whatever they're called, the mantises. What's up, Jose? How you doing? Cool, at least those spikes kept me from falling off. Put a taco ring on my grocery list. I'd probably just make a taco ring. Safety spikes. Yo, come on now. There we go. That part's so tough. I hate that mantis that's right there. Ah. There we go. Sweet. This level's always such a pain in the neck, and it has 3 freaking open, you know, three levels, which is the only level that has 3 levels. Oh, come on. Sometimes I don't know what to play in the morning either. I had no idea what to play today. Like, it took me forever to land on Sonic 2. I scroll back through my old. I went from thinking, maybe I'll do Mega Man 1, and it's like, maybe I'll do Mario Galaxy. I was like, I don't know. I couldn't think of what to play. You're not Sonic. You're just some dumb kid who named himself Sonic Hedgehog. You got how many dumb profiles there are out there named Sonic? And they always happen to come in right when I'm playing Sonic. Like every single time I'm live. This is why all my nuclear powered donuts have gone missing. That's funny. Welcome in. It's called an algorithm. Ooh, you think you said something cheeky, don't you? You're a dumbass. It's called an algorithm. Oh my god. Listen, give your mom back her phone and shut the fuck up. I can confirm the name. It's Al Gore Rhythm, okay? Al Gore Rhythm. And he's really good at dancing. And he knows Man Bear Pig. Do not make me contact the guy who knows Man Bear Pig. All right? It's called an algorithm. I'm gonna go say something cheeky. All right. Anyway. He said no, please. My wife has a bladder the size of a peanut. Oh, come on. All right. Yeah, that's it. Don't fuck it up. Ah, all right. Oh, boo. Moses, welcome in. How you doing, buddy? I've been fighting with the algorithm for probably longer than this shit talker's been alive. Probably 8 years old, stole his mom's phone. You think you got it all figured out, don't you, Willie? Well, I'll tell you what, you'll never find Man Bear Pig. And you'll never truly know Al Gore. Rhythm. You think this is some kind of mockery or something?
Donkey Kong sucks.
No, you suck.
You know something?
This is a mockery, all right?
Put your hands up. This is a mockery. Don't you mean a robbery? Don't you mean a robbery? Don't you mean a robbery?
You don't find Man Bear Pig. Man Bear Pig finds you. Are you mocking me?
Oh wow, is that a mockingbird?
No, is that a mockingbird? Is that a mockingbird?
I mean, that comment was pretty dumb. Would you just look at it?
Would you look at this?
Yeah, well.
Would you look at that?
Yeah, there's a few more blemishes on the car.
Oh my gosh, just look at it.
Two more stages and I get to see the legendary battle between Sonic and Metal Sonic. I should just quit right before that point. It's Mecha Sonic. Metal Sonic is blue, the Grim. Metal Sonic is like a blue version of Sonic. Mecha Sonic is who you're fighting here. Get it right. It's Mecha. Mecha! Fuck! Mecha fuck. That was all your fault, the Grim. Blaming you. I expect you to get rage baited on YouTube streams, but never while playing Sonic. Oh, I well, I have to give a shit about what you say first. That part helps. The person has to give a shit first. But we got hanging out in the book right now. You guys are being awfully quiet. Welcome in. Thanks for joining. Don't be shy. Bro, you are unhinged. I am perfectly hinged right now to my chair. Fuck are you talking about? Anything special to eat today? Don't say do in your mouth. Don't say do in your mouth. Don't say do in your mouth. Do in your... Let's see here. Whopper Wednesday. Is there such a thing? Is that what your is that what your mom calls it? I'm just kidding. Let's see here. You know, I have some. Me and my lady took a rousing trip to Costco the other day. I put on my dad hat and everything. You want to see my Costco dad hat? Right here. See? Costco dad hat. Hey, go to Costco. But then you could be like, hey, wee wee. I got a wee wee. All right, here we go. That's a pro dad hat. Oh man. I used to work at Costco and I left because you left because explain what you mean, people like me. You're really putting me into this box where you think you know who I am. So why don't you explain what you mean by people like you? Your herd biscuit. What do you mean by that? I need a good explanation if you're gonna box me in to a category like that. Come on, man. You've been in my stream 5 minutes and you think you know who I am. I think you probably got fired from Costco for being a dumbass. You look like the sort of guy When the scanner doesn't go off, you yell, "It's free." So, what does that have to know? So wait, someone trying to be funny and make a dad joke? So you think you know someone's entire personality based on if they make a joke or not? How, you're a kid, aren't you? Like you were probably in your lower 20s, right? So you think you know someone's entire personality. Explain to me once again, real quick. Still, explain to me what you mean by people like you. I'd like to know. So see, you still have to explain what you mean by people like you. I'm looking for your explanation. That doesn't explain anything. You're just proving right now how big of a dumbass you are that you don't have an answer. No, really, I was honestly just being silly. I did not wear that cat hat to Costco. You can ask your mom. She was with me. You're getting more attention right now from me than you ever got from your dad, aren't you? I'm getting mad. Look at this. This is the thing that people do when they don't have an answer, because I'm pressing him for an answer, and now he's trying to say he knows what emotions I'm having. No, I'm not getting mad. I'm trying to press you for your answer, and you're not giving one because you're a little bitch. You don't have an answer. What's your answer? You said people like you. What do you mean? I want an explanation. More attention than his mom got. That's what people do when they don't have an answer. They start to... People who wear hats, especially for... That doesn't make any sense. You don't make any sense. You are honestly... You have no answer. Let me guess. You're a Gen Z, aren't you? I know, right, Chris Frederick? That's not untrue. My sister is autistic, so she got a lot more attention than me. Yeah, I actually got diagnosed with autism in 2019. So you're on here trying to make fun of someone with autism. Why don't you try again? What's wrong with hats? Right. There is nothing wrong with this type of hat, like at all. It's a hat. Yeah, you think you know someone by watching them for 5 minutes, and you don't. You start to realize that you don't know shit, and you don't have an answer for everything that you claimed you did. You said people like you. You know what? I bet you are. I bet I can tell you that. Hold on, real quick. Are you a Gen Z? Are you a Gen Z? You have to be between the ages of 20 and 30. Don't lie. Be honest. I'll tell you how old I am. You're 45 years old? No, you're not. No, you're not, because you're talking about your sister being autistic, and autism wouldn't have been around in the time that you were a kid. No. Autism was barely a thing back then. Autism only really became a thing like in the late 80s, early 90s. No, you're not 45. You're lying. No, it's not a terrible argument. When did autism become a mainstream thing?
Autism became a mainstream topic mainly in the mid to late 1990s and early 2000s. This was due to things like the inclusion of Asperger's syndrome in the DSM-IV in 1994, and the CDC starting to track its prevalence in 2000, which boosted public recognition.
Literally just Google what I said.
Consult a professional.
Thanks, Justin. Dude, if you're 45 years old and you had a little sister and you're saying as a kid you didn't get much attention because your sister was autistic, that wouldn't have been the, I mean, maybe that would have been the case, but highly unlikely. So you're not 45. And if you are 45, what are you doing going into streams acting like you are, trying to act like you know what someone's like what someone's completely like because of a hat? I'm giving this conversation about 5 more minutes, and if you don't give me a good answer to my question, I am banning you. Because you've done things that are very, very big characteristics of being a kid. Someone who's a kid will try to call someone out for being mad instead of... Oh, so you're just a bored, lazy piece of shit then, basically. Okay, fair enough. That answers my question. All right, sounds good. Fair enough. Okay, well then... All right. At least there's some honesty, right, Chris? I'm bored at home, ruining my liver, being a leech on society, so I'm gonna go into streams and hate on someone for no reason. Hey, Justin Vogel, thank you for the stars, dude. Appreciate you. And the thing is,
oh baby,
you're actually the one who's getting bothered because you haven't been able to get under my skin.
Speakhead?
You're probably used to being able to get under someone's skin, and now you actually came across someone who's getting you to admit your bullshit and getting you to admit that you don't actually have anything behind what you're saying. You know, you tried to tell me that you know who I am because I wear a certain hat to Costco. So that is how you basically tear a troll apart, y'all. There you go. No, you're a great viewer, Jeff. Or he said smoked. They try to proclaim that you're mad. Old guy ADD never change. All right, let's go back to the blue light. There we go, the less serious light. Yeah, GG. Yeah, it must suck to suck at video games. You never beat Sonic as a kid. Well, let's see. If you're 45 years old, you would have been an early teenager whenever Sonic came out. You would have been probably 14 the first time you played Sonic. Thank you, Justin Vogel, again for the stars, dude. You rock. Appreciate it, man.
Southeast April. Roger Dodger.
You know what's so funny to me too is when a troll does start to get like, oh man, I don't know. Hey, look at that. Got him so turned around he just sent a gift. Good lord. That is turning around a troll 101. Love this game, said the Grim. Nothing wrong with drinking, but I don't know. Like drinking and then going and like causing trouble. That's annoying. Especially at 45. Hey, Imana, welcome in. How are you? I mean, you make choices every day. You make little choices every day, and you're just making a sequence of little choices that, you know, don't exactly grant you a good outcome. I don't know. We all make little choices every day. Like, I'm gonna try to make the choice tonight to not eat at night. You know what helps me get through the day sometimes? This thing right here. The English Standard Version. A lot easier ways to get through the day, a lot healthier ways to get through the day. You know, they say you only live once, but that's not true. You live every day, you only die once. And when I unalive, I want to make sure that when I go to the place upstairs, Jesus says, I know you. So lot of better ways to get through the day than to drink. Hell yeah, Jeff. All right, let's play some Mega Man 2. You got saved a little over 20 years ago? Hell yeah, dude. Christ is king, brother. I was saved in 2024, but I'm struggling. Hey, that's okay. He didn't sit with the rich, man. He sat with the he sat with the criminals and the people who, you know, were looked down upon, you know. So you're never far off, man. I would say just you know, if that's the case, if you believe that, then do me a favor and maybe try to go around and, you know, even if you are drinking, you know, like, try to go around and be nice to people, you know. Like, immediately you came in here, you know, like trying to make fun of me, you know, and that's not a very good way to be. You know, I mean, I try to be nice to everybody. All I try to do is make people laugh with dad jokes. You're trying to tell me that you know who I am, and now you're probably realizing that you don't know enough about me, and maybe you might want to stick around and watch more, you know. But just, you know, I don't know. There's way better ways to spend your time than being mean to people. You could have done that completely differently. Exactly. Be a happy drunk, right? Maybe you're the one. Maybe you're one of the good ones. Maybe. I don't know. I've been doing this for 8.5 years. Streaming for 6.5 years. You know, but do you still think you know everything about me? Do you still think you have me pegged? John 3:16, God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish and have existing life. No, but I was just trolling. Hey, fair enough. Well, hey, at least you admit it. You know, hit the subscribe button, man. Hit the subscribe button, stick around. You know, I don't get very religious very often, but at the same time, sometimes some moments call for it, you know. Yeah, hang out, man. Hang out, have a good time. Mega Man time! I haven't beat the first one or Spinball, never played CD or the Dreamcast ones, played and beat 06, probably why I have the most of my sanity. Oh my gosh, you beat Sonic 06? Good lord. Man, I guess someone had to playtest that game. I mean, it's beatable, obviously. That's crazy though, Ori. Yeah, everybody will be nice to you. I mean, everybody will be nice to anybody as long as they're nice. Really it. And if someone comes in here and tries to troll me, I know I have a small community, but I have a very awesome, fierce community. Awesomely passionate. Awesomely loyal. I got Ivana in here. Well, I'm sorry about the rude things that I said to you in the midst of you trolling. You're obviously not a piece of shit. Just a guy who the boredom got to him. Kyle Haley. It's a wild Ivana. Being mean sucks. It does suck. But I would rather turn someone into a friend. The only problem is sometimes when you turn a troll around, sometimes they go into their old ways a couple days later. What the hell is Sonic 06? Sonic 06 is an abomination of a Sonic game. It's kind of like Kill His Mom. You know, Kill His Mom was a three-legged bitch of a mother. It's okay. I prefer people who talk things out instead of banning immediately. See, I like to. So. I used to sell car warranties for years. You kind of ran into the final boss of troll dealers, you know, of troll knights.
Oh wow, was that a mockingbird?
So. I never worked at places where I had to call people, but I did deal with a lot of rude people. Jessica Ward liked the stream. I used to get calls from some of the rudest people. And they would call in calling me the scum of the earth. They would call in telling me I'm, you know, this and that, and I just ask them, how do you know that? How do you know I'm the scum of the earth? I mean, just because you don't agree with my product doesn't mean that I'm a bad person. And sometimes they'd be like, yeah, you are, and they'd hang up and blah blah blah. But other times they'd be like, you know what? You're right. I'm sorry. I'm mad. I hate getting these letters. And I'd be like, I understand. I live in the same world that you do. I get phone calls, I get letters that I hate, you know, but I mean, this is very much like getting a coupon for pizza, and I'd make them laugh, and I'd be like, could you imagine, you know, like, do you like pizza? And they'd be like, yeah. I'd be like, okay, well, just imagine someone who doesn't like pizza out there. Do you think that they call Pizza Hut and be like, stop sending me these fucking letters, Pizza Hut? Or do you think they just throw it away? And they'd be like, they probably just throw it away. I'm like, yeah, so this is a offer to buy a warranty. If you don't want to buy the warranty, then throw the letter away. Oh, okay. All right. Well, how much is it? And that is when you'd be like, oh, let me tell you about that. And then that is how you take a person from being really mad at you, hating you, to asking you, how much is it? You know? So that's the same thing I just did with you. I just took you from your bullshit to, you know, to just talking and admitting that you were being a douchebag. So I've been dealing with that for years. I'm literally trained in doing it. Literally trained in talking to people. That's what I did for years and years and years. Call centers, AAA call centers, warranty call centers. Ugh. Yeah, ADD, but you had people already mad and upset not even knowing you, right? Same with this guy. Same with Ian, whatever his name is. Came in here mad and upset, acted like he knew who I was. Good skill to have in the world these days. So, yeah, I mean, you know, and sometimes I realize when there's not a reason to continue on. How often did someone purchase a warranty from you? I'd get about 400 calls a month, and I'd typically sell 40 to 60, and I'd make about 100 to 140 per sale. So you guys want to hear how a call went? I can literally reenact a call for you. Warranty Division, this is Dan. How can I help you? I got this letter in the mail, and it says that my warranty is going to expire. Now, I just bought my car a year ago. It can't already be expiring, can it? Oh, well, let me help you out here. What's your customer ID number? Oh, well, I don't know. Let me grab my wallet. No, your customer ID number wouldn't be on your wallet. It would be on the notice that we sent you that you just called from. Oh, I got that right here. Let me grab that. Okay. All right. It's fuck your mother. Okay, sir, your customer ID is fuck your mother. All right, sounds good. Thank you so much. Click. That's how it would go sometimes. Not even kidding you. They'd act all sweet and nice, and then they'd say some shit like that. But you had route B, where it would go, oh, it's 54777 boopy into boopy. And then I'd be like, okay, cool. All right. Well, I wouldn't say okay, cool. I'd be like, okay, thank you. And we have Brown Rod on the phone, right? Brown Rod. Okay. All right. And looks like you have a I wanted to say sometimes like, looks like you have an 07 piece of shit. How's that thing going? But no, I'd be like, oh, you got a 2017 Chevrolet Equinox. Yeah, I just bought that thing. I love it. Okay, well, so when you bought the car, they had you sign a whole bunch of stuff, right? Yeah, I was signing all kinds of stuff. My head was spinning. And then I would say something like, oh, well, yeah, they run you 1,000,000 miles an hour just to get you to sign it, to get you so confused by the end. So did you buy anything extra when you bought the car? Oh yeah, I bought all kinds of stuff. I'm so tired. I bought this package and that package, and oh, here it is. I found it in my paperwork. It was 3,300 and blah blah blah, and whatever it was, you act surprised. Oh my gosh! Oh man! Wow, that's so expensive. Oh man! Wow! We have one for $200 less. But I wouldn't say that right away. I'd go, oh man! Wow, that's crazy. How much did you pay for that? And then once you know how much they paid for it, you're like, you put your numbers in lower, and then like, wow, sir, guess what we can do, and it all goes on from there. But then you have the people who call in and they're like, I literally would have people call in and be like, I hate people like you. I'm like, what's your customer ID, sir? Why do you guys send out these letters? Well, sir, we send out a ton of them, and we just hope that, maybe you might need our help. Oh, I'm afraid they will get my information by tracking my phone. Unfortunately, a lot of them don't have technology like that. Like the only programs that can do that are like LexisNexis and stuff. There's bigger programs that can track information and stuff like that. I used to use them when I worked. I used to use a lot of like phone tracking stuff when I worked collections. When I worked in collections for a little while, we had a lot of programs that would allow us to find out. And if you ever get someone answering the phone who like acts like they know who you are, like in collections, it's really hard to get people to admit. Like you'll call and you'll be like, "Hi, is this so and so?" And no one really wants to answer that. Warranty people don't have the access that like unfortunately. Like it's your information's only as out there as you put it. If I would just trying to don't put your email places, don't put your phone number places unless you know what you're doing. And even then, like all these companies who we're supposed to trust are all selling our information. Anyway, so. But yeah, it's typically like the telemarketing, like the collections companies that have the most access to information. But even then, they only have so much: phone number, address, relatives, phone numbers, maybe stuff like that. But you a lot of times when you're doing telemarketing, they tell you to answer the phone. Like if I was calling Chris Frederick, I wouldn't be like, hi, I'm calling for Chris, or is Chris available? You know, because then they'd be like, well, who's this? Well, no, he's not. It gives them the opportunity to lie. So if you're a really good collection agent, you'll call and say, hey, Chris. And then, you know, they're going to be like, yeah, what's up? You know, you don't give them a chance to be like, is this Chris? You know, you just say, hey, Chris, what's going on? You know, and then you really get their attention that way. And then they give up who they are without even, you know, greed. I don't know. What's up, lame old Aubrey? How are you? I don't know what question you refer to on Discord. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. I don't really care, to be honest. There's only one woman whose messages. No, we're not playing Mario Party. You accused me of being a simp because I waited for you to play Mario Party. I'm never playing Mario Party with you. Because I had the common courtesy to wait for you. To wait. And played other things because we made a plan to play Mario Party. And then you called me a simp because I waited when you forgot about the plan that you made. Nope, sorry. Not playing Mario Party. I hate that game. That's why I didn't play it. I didn't play it because I hate Mario Party. And if you never came in, I wasn't going to play Mario Party. Yeah, it is unfortunate. It's unfortunate that you called me a simp and that you couldn't remember the plans that you set up. I don't appreciate being called a simp for being cordial. I don't care if you got sidetracked. That's not a good excuse. It's not a good excuse. Set an alarm. Write it down. You made plans with someone who does entertainment for a living. And what I do is important. And I'm not just going to sit there and play a game that I hate because some bratty girl on the internet thinks that she's important. Yeah, no. I'm not making any more plans to play Mario Party. Here we go. What system am I playing on? I'm using the Steam Deck. Using EmuDeck. Or Emulation Station. ADD even played the Black Bass for me against his will. Yeah, no, this is... yeah. He said ADD won't even play the Black Bass for me. Against his will. Mario Party is lame. I only play when my wife forces me to. ADD, how do waiters get the tip if you do it on receipt nowadays? It's given to you at the end of the night by the cash drawer. They just give it to you out of their cash because technically they've received the money through credit. so they just give the money to you out of a different form. Like, let's say I used to serve tables for like 7 years, and let's say I had a night where everybody paid by credit card, I had no cash on me. They essentially just pay you out at the end of the night. My wife is out there playing with our kiddos right now, and I love the sound of my kids laughing with mom. Just on her lap, laughing, and Lucas is sitting next to her, playing the Switch. Yep. Yeah, I mean, Mario Party's not super terrible. The board game part of it is not fun. Oh, that's awesome. So my tip is going to add to whatever else she gets for the day. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep, anything you do on a credit card tip just goes directly to the business, so she just gets paid out by the business itself. Yep. Waiters and waitresses can make really good money. I mean, if you think about it, if you can turn over just four tables every hour, you know, like, and what I mean by turnover is get them fed, get them out of there every hour. That's at least anywhere between, you know, let's say, you know, if you have, you know, let's say you have 4 people who just order a $10 item and they all tip you $2. Well, that's $8. That sucks. Well, you hope you get a few people in there who, you know, maybe each spend 30 or 40 or, you know, 20 to 50 or whatever, you know, so you at least get like $5 to like maybe, you know, like a $10 tip. You know, if you can get, one time when I served tables, I went in for like 3 hours and it was really slow, but I had 4 tables who all spent like $40, who all tipped me like $10, and I served 4 tables, and it was like the easiest $40 I ever made. I just made $40 for serving 4 tables. That was so easy. But when I served tables, I would always be like a hawk watching their drinks. And like, if I saw they were at the end and they were shaking their glass and they sat down looking at me, rather than going over there and be like, oh, would you like another drink? I would just go get them another drink and I would bring it to them. I didn't see a point of going over and asking them when, you know, that's a waste of time. So I know they want another one, and even if they don't want another one, at least they had the option to have one, because we can just toss the soda out. I'd rather toss the soda out and you know, fucking, yeah. So, you know, but then even the same thing, like if a customer's food was taking too long, I wouldn't go up to their table and be like, oh, I'm so sorry, your food's taking too long, is there anything I could do for you? Most people are going to say no. They don't want to ask for anything. So what I would do is I would bring them out something that we normally would charge for. Like I would give them each a cup of soup. I would give them each, like, you know, I would give them each a salad. What was a salad? A salad was $3, rather than having people who would be mad about their experience and leave and not come back. I would rather give them $6 worth of free items and have them keep coming back and spending money in the store. You know, it's going to benefit us eventually. And so that's why I was a good server when I served tables. Because I knew how to keep people happy. I loved serving tables. I hate doing it, but I liked it at the same time. I eventually liked, because I was always the closer, and if you're the closer, you're the next thing closest to the boss. Everybody has to ask you how their table looks. Everybody has to ask you how their side work looks, you know? So I liked being closer. I was always a closer. I closed 5 nights a week and I enjoyed it. Because everybody would get cut like 8 or 9. And oh, they exist. I still get them now, Jody. You know, I get people who, you know, Corinne and I will go somewhere with the kids and they'll have me a soda before I say anything, and I tip those people extra. So my sister was like that. You know, I guarantee you've had some servers like that. Have you ever had a server, Jody, just drop a drink off without you even having to say anything? You know, they exist all over the place. You have, you know, you're just now starting to think about it. You know, the difference between a server that lets you sit there in a server that actually, you know, keeps you occupied and happy the whole time you're there. Because honestly, that's what it's all about. The less annoyed a customer is when they leave the establishment, the more of a tip they're going to leave and the more likely they are to come back. It's not rocket science. Treat yourself how you want to be treated. Yeah, exactly. Treat people how you want to be treated. Exactly. ADD, watch out for lame. Why? What's going on? Can I fart in the mic? I asked your mom to do that last night and she got poop on the mic, so no, I had to clean it. What is going on, Deadly Knight? It's a girl. Lamo is a girl. No worries. In my experience, a lot of servers don't try hard for that tip like they used to. Just saying, an observation. Yeah, that's possibly true. I can think of one, but it's been a while that happening. Yeah, right. I mean, that's how it should be when you go, you know, get your table served. You know, get your table served when you go to a restaurant. And I wasn't always like that, unfortunately. I had my nights where I was shit and where I hated the job and where people were probably like, who's this fucking guy? You know, I got in an argument one time with a guy who actually became a regular customer of mine. And he wanted a well-done steak with ketchup. And I was in a bad mood that day and I said, what's the point of even ordering it? You know? I said that. And I played it off like it was, you know, I was just being silly, but I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm just a steak lover, you know, and he's like, that's just how I like it, you know. And so from there on, like he got way less mad though than I thought he would. And we ended up just talking about steak and like why he likes well done steak the whole time. And then he eventually just started coming back, and he would come back and be like, well done steak with ketchup, huh? All right, I got you. I'll be right back. You know, so what restaurant? I worked at Max and Irma's in Missouri. I'm not saying where in Missouri, but I worked at a Max and Irma's for 5 years, and I worked at a place called Pepperstone Steakhouse for like a year. It was 2 years. I was always more friends with the cooks too. The cooks and the dishers, and my friends were all the dishers and the cooks and stuff like that, and we would all go party at my buddy's house after work. No, actually, the chef's name was Gino, and then there was the cook manager, and they all lived with my buddy Dave and Tim, and that I loved, and my best friend Chris was a disher, eventually became a saute cook. Like, you know, I was always way better friends with the cooks, and because I was originally a cook, but I was just better at front of the house. Always better at front of the house. Gino, Geno. That's his real name is Guy, but he actually hates his real name. And funny as it is, his name's not even Gino, but he wore this chef jacket that said Gino on it because that was another guy's name. And so he just started people just started calling him Gino, and he didn't correct them. So, and he's just like, cool, I hate my name anyway. So, but now he goes by his name and he likes his name, but he hated that his name was Guy. Gino, that's a chef's name, right? Hey, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. John Schwartz.
Number
John
5
5 still alive.
is alive.
So, I don't know what time. Ori said, oof, right? I don't know what time Corinne goes to her next doctor's appointment. I think she might be taking a nap right now. Let me see. Let me look at the... Oh, no, she's just watching her phone. Johnny 5 is alive! Hollow Knight, 2D Dark Souls. I've been thinking about playing Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight would be a good morning game. Oh, you're not late. Hey! I'm not your Geno guy.
I'm not your Geno guy. I'm not your Geno buddy.
That's funny. I might end the show really early to see my lady off on... She has to go to the doctor at like 4:30. She's home right now, and she's only home for a little bit. But I am going to play Double Dragon Gaiden today. It sounds definitely fun. Oh, cool. Hollow Knight's $5.99 is probably on sale on Switch too. Silk Song will always be on and off a sale. Sorry, Metal, that hat doesn't protect you from falls. Nope, it sure doesn't. But what I would do is I would come back with something and then Double Dragon. I'm sure if it's on PlayStation, it's probably on sale on Switch. But I'll be real honest with PlayStation's DRM shit that they're starting to do. I might start switching over to using my Steam Deck more and more and more, and even look into possibly buying like a really powerful handheld PC for gaming. I'm really not happy with what PlayStation's doing with their DRM thing, where it's like if you don't play a game for 30 days and you lose the license, and of course the game will still be yours, you just have to like always be proving you know, that you own the game, basically. Like the license doesn't just stay on your system. What's up, Theodore Robin? Robin, let's get that Theodore Robin. Thank you again for the super chats, you guys. Appreciate that. Super chats are now doubling the stars. Stars, what are you gonna do about the super chats doubling you? What's up, Stinger? How you doing? Is your favorite band Winger? I'm just being silly. Welcome in, Chris. Awesome, John. I will be down to play today, I can promise you that. I'm thinking about playing a little Mario Maker today, or possibly some Galaxy for a little bit before Double Dragon. Here we go. Definitely one of the best songs in the series. No, I wouldn't do that. Hang tight real quick, everybody. Yeah, the dynamic pricing they're getting into is a bit of a turnoff for me. I don't like that either. They're having having internet issue is really why I wish the games were contained on physical media and not down. Right. Your disc or your cartridge now, they're just physical CD keys at this point, you know. And I mean, I guess, you know, PCs always had that, but I always, yeah, I don't like being insulted that I waited. You know, I thought that was extremely rude. You know, like I waited to play, and then I get called a simp because I waited. Hey, babe.
Oh.
So you know what I want to find? I want to find attachments for my Switch 2 that'll let me use Switch 1 Joy-Cons. Like a magnetic, like an adapter. Like a Switch 1 to Switch, a Switch 2 to Switch 1 Joy-Con adapter. I wonder if they make that. And if they do, it would have to be Amazon. I want to get a Switch 1 to Switch 2 to Switch 1 Joy-Con adapter. I want your Joy-Cons that you got me, the Hori Joy-Cons, to work. AI waifus. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's not exactly new. Someone married their Game Boy years ago on like a dating type of game in Japan. And that really happened. Yo, man, did you just turn on my Game Boy? How dare you? That's my wife. Some dude married his car? I mean, at least that has a tailpipe. Is that what the kids are calling it now these days, Quincy? It's Kid Jackson, so get Jackson. All right, well, Corinne's gonna take a little bit of a nap, so I guess I can fit in Double Dragon Gaiden here. After Mega Man. Yeah, that's a lot of love for a car, right, Kid Jackson? Hey, Ori Ranshaw said dragon clapped. Thank you so much, Ori.
All right, you alien assholes. In the words of my generation.
You rock, dude. Ori Ranshaw with 200 stars. He puts ranch on. He doesn't put ranch on everything. I got proved wrong on that. He's like, how do you know I put ranch on everything? I said, you know what? I don't. I'm back. You are? I don't see you on the star list. Here we go. I'm just being silly, Kid Jackson. All these puns. Must be exhausting being married to your car. That's funny. Digital significant other. There was a baby who's... What? There was a lady who used the Jobs ChatGPT and created her digital husband on it, and it was interesting. Interesting. Yeah, that's just weird. You know, who knew? All you gotta do if you want to meet a lady is just play Skyrim. That's it. Go live and play Skyrim. And then do all the wrong shit in the game. That's the days I grew up, Jamie. God, I'm so glad I didn't grow up in this plenty of fish age. How's the day going? It's going good, Manny. Welcome in. Oh my god, A to D a tailpipe. Here you go, create another fable because you wanted to. Bubble Man. Bubble Man's awesome. Bubble, wubble, wubble, man. Loves his car that much. That's crazy. Man, I tell you what, I need to start wearing these damn things again. I hate having to wear them all the time, but I can absolutely tell a difference with my eye strain level and my tiredness level when I wear these. My eyes get worn down a lot quicker when I don't wear these. I probably need to get a second pair just to maybe be able to switch it up. Maybe I should get some really funky ones. I don't even know what that would look like. I don't even know what funky blue light glasses would look like. These ones are awesome though because they transition. They turn into sunglasses outside. So I didn't want to have a separate pair. I've never had to wear glasses before. But now I do have, I might want to get, like, I guess they probably make reading glasses, basically. Like, blue light / reading / transitions. Because I think I do need reading glasses sometimes. When's the last time I had my eyes checked? Oh, grade school. Middle school. I mean, my eyes are fine. I can see most things. See everything. See more than my lady. I have pretty decent vision. But just really small text is where I start to have an issue. Holy hell. My glasses prescription is as old as my computer chair, at least 14 years. That's crazy. Oh, hold on, guys. Other books, dude. Order a book a day, huh?
No, but this is a sequel.
Okay.
It's only sold online.
All right, sweetie. I understand.
It's probably only sold online because we don't rank the name.
Yeah. Thanks for waiting, everybody. Appreciate it.
Probably someone complain about without going.
Yeah. How are you getting around there, Quincy? What did you pay for your new chair, ADD, when you get back? Another pun. 200. 200 was the price of the chair. What? It's for a twin. See how big it is. It might be really suctioned in. Like it's probably like pressure shrunk. So it's gonna seem way smaller. That's what I told you.
It's just this was the cheaper way to get it. It was like
I always understand a cheaper way to get it.
and if we bought it at Target, it would have been 50 plus $.
Yeah.
So then I can get him something more than just.
Yep. The way you did it was the sheet. You're still hopping around. Yeah, this chair is nice. Let me give you a quick tour of my new chair. Here we go. This new ergonomic 3D chair is the newest thing in ADD's game room. This thing will have your ass so happy. No, seriously though, it's pretty comfy. It has this crazy thing for your lumbar. You know, so. And then it has the headrest. The adjustable headrest that does go inward and outward. I like it all the way out. The longer the better. It has wings in case you need to take off mid-stream session. Has a lumbar adjustment. But yeah, it's pretty comfortable. These things go up and down. And it has this. Yep, new chair, Moses. Man.
Oh wow, is that a mockingbird?
Man, is that a mockingbird? Is that a mockingbird?
I thought I had those off, Josh. I have no pre-rolls on. I can even show you. What's up, Phil Koufax? You know, actually the chair is helping me not feel like back pain and shit. Uh-oh. Yeah, I have the pre-rolls turned off. I can show you. Pre-roll ads. Disable pre-roll ads when I run ads. Pre-roll ad notification. Yeah. And I only have it on a 30-second ad every 1 hour. Okay, yeah, I'd love to know that, Josh. Seriously. Yes, I would like your help, please. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, Phil? Ori said you can't turn ads off on Twitch. You can turn them down to like 30 seconds though for every 1 hour. That's what I do. You can't like turn them totally off. For a while there, I tried doing like 10 minutes of ads to see what it would equate to, and it equated to like $7 a month for me. Okay. Okay, well then I have mine set wrong. No wonder you're getting it, I guess, right away. Okay. Always appreciate the info. No, on Facebook there are not. You're right. There aren't on my live videos, but there are ads on my my short videos. I can tell you that for sure because I know. On my short videos and on my VODs. That's true. If you have Prime, you don't have to worry about them at all. Yeah. Well, apparently I can't change it right now. Oh, I can. All right. Okay. Yeah, that is neat. I'm gonna start looking into getting the free game from Good Old Games too. I was getting them frequently. It seems almost after I ask you something immediately and miss the response and have to backtrack. First world problems. I'll always repeat myself for you though, buddy, if you need. I don't mind. Hey, Facebook is neck and neck, y'all. Facebook and the book and the tube are tied right now on donos. Who is going to change that? Who's going to make the book and the tube not tied? Anything you want to know on Twitch? And man, just oh, cool. Will do. No, for sure. But yeah, I seem to be doing a little better on Twitch. We've been getting up to 3 or 4 people lately, and it's because Corinne and I looked into one thing that I could change, which was my my hashtags. I had like 10 hashtags, and now I only have 2 or 4. 4 is like the sweet number. Thank you, Steven. Phil Kovacs, he says, hey, ADD and everybody, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you, Phil. Grand Theft Auto Friday and Saturday. This game is your jam. I am playing it on the easier difficulty right now just for fun. Normal is easy and difficult is Japan's normal for Mega Man, but thank you. It's just fun to go through this game in like, you know, 45 minutes sometimes, playing it on normal. No, you're right, Josh, that's for sure, that's true. Yep, I thought I had pre-rolls disabled because of exactly what you're saying. I don't think Josh is 100% our daily Twitch bot, but you never know. I think Josh might have the streams on in the background here and there, though. I don't know. I'm not sure. Doing good, just busy with kids, work, and life. Been going to work, to bed early, needing to wake up early. Understandable, Phil. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. We were just talking about that last night, and we were assuming it was probably just, life, kids, sports for the kids, work. Yeah, no worries, Phil. Glad you're still checking in, man. I appreciate it. How else are you gonna make Sally talk? So it probably is like an actual bot, Chris. I don't have anyone watching on Twitch majority of the time. It is what it is. Okay, sounds good. Josh, have you ever played River City Girls? The Double Dragon expansion? GG, says Phil. Right. Coffee stream bot. I honestly sometimes think I here and there think about stopping on Twitch and just putting all my focus into. Honestly, I'm streaming on Rumble too, vertically, but I really don't. I'm not getting anybody over there either. I have like 1 or 2 people, maybe 3 or 4 over there sometimes, but I mean, everything starts somewhere. Oh, literally a bot in the name, and honest bot remains. Interesting. I did just beat the game. Mm-hmm.
Lol.
You're okay. You're okay. It's not bothering me. What? Ori, holy hell with the 500 bits, dude. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ori. I'll see that in about 2 months whenever I finally make enough on Twitch to get a payout. So if you do any more, just do stars. But you're awesome. I appreciate you. Between my 4 subscribers and maybe a few bits here and there, I usually only get a payout about once every 3 months on Twitch, just whenever it reaches 50 bucks and they finally pay you out. So yeah. But I still appreciate it very much. Thank you. Do I have to leave soon? No. No, I'm going to play some Double Dragon Gaiden with John. I don't use coffee anymore, No. No, I didn't like some of the things that they incorporated. Like they actually took quite a bit Like even on the smaller donos, they would take like half. Like if someone did 250, they would take $1.25. Yeah, coffee actually took a lot, like unless it was a big dono. I didn't like it. I just interesting. I didn't know that. Bits are beating both now. That's funny. Hey, not anymore, Ori.
Getting Switch ready now.
Oh, did the bits even come up for anything? Did the bits say anything when you sent them? Or no, I guess you didn't send a message with your bits. But did it come up? Did anybody see it? Did it show on screen that bits came in? It did. Okay. And in chat. Do I ever play GoldenEye? No, I'm not a huge fan of GoldenEye. I honestly think it plays terribly. I really like Star Fox 64 though online. That's amazing.
Double Dragon Gaiden! Rise of the Dragon!
I thought I saved our last game. You were good in that game. The whole neighborhood would get together and play it over the summer. The PC port of GoldenEye is amazing, as is the Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Super Mario 64. What are they? Are they basically like Unreal Engine ports essentially? I'm just waiting on John. Yeah, in 1997, I was still playing Super Nintendo and Sega. To be honest with you, I was playing 32X in 97. I was playing Doom. Says no rooms found. Let me see if I can invite you. Hold on. All right. Okay, try now. Just making just native ports fan made though. Decompiling the files and building them from the ground up. So probably making them control more like a better game, maybe, who knows. Yes, you are. They look just like the N64 counterparts and run like it without adjusting settings, but since it's on PC, you can have texture packs as well as higher frames per second. Yes. Ah, you can be that guy. That's neat. A lot of characters to unlock on this. Dang it. It wouldn't let me pick my second character. Well, thank you again, Ori. I appreciate you, dude. I did the face. Oh, did you do a you did the face. Did you do the viewer attack thing? Did that work? Loading for a long time.
Mission select.
I don't think we did this one the last time. Ever seen multiplayer Ocarina of Time randomizer? Oh my god. The only thing I don't like about this game is you don't have like a punch and a kick. You just have a kick, and you have like your special, the grab. Other than that, it's pretty good, but it's like a one-button attack with a special. Kind of feels like Tenkaichi, where you have your like one attack move, but then you have your enhancer, your attack enhancers. I really like Budokai Tenkaichi 3. What game, Theodore? I think it would have been nice to have a variation of kicks and punches in this game. The hell? Oh. I see. I haven't gotten around to sparking yet. I do want to play that though. I was just messing around with Dragon Ball FighterZ the other day. That's such a good game. I'm not great at it though, obviously. Like, we played and it was a massacre. Ooh. Big thanks again, everybody, for all the support. Things have been slow the last few days on the book, so I definitely appreciate it. But once again, this month has not been slow. I'm very thankful. Oop, hold on. There we go. Why do I only have a kick in Double Dragon with Billy and not a punch? Hold on. In Double Dragon Gaiden, is there only one attack button?
No, Double Dragon Gaiden doesn't just have one attack button. It actually has a dedicated button for combos, plus separate buttons for actions, special moves, and jumping.
Does Double Dragon Gaiden have a punch and a kick? Does Double Dragon...
effectively play Double Dragon...
Does...
Double Dragon Revived is a new 3D game launching in October 2025.
Does Double Dragon Gaiden have a punch and a kick?
Yes, Double Dragon Gaiden features punches and kicks as part of its combat system. Players can do basic combos, aerial kicks, and special moves, including punch and kick combos for Billy and Jimmy.
I'm only having a kick right here. I'm not...
Welcome to your doom. Up here!
Ugh. That was my fault. Yep, thank you. Remember, we share money. So, half and half. Thank you, Chris. There's not a separate kick and a punch. There's only... There only seems to be... Why won't that go away? There we go. Fuck. Knockout. Yeah, no, I know. What I was saying was, it's hard for me to plan to play something like Dragon Ball Z Fighters, but I'll say that this is the best time to catch me. Like, basically, after I'm like 2 hours into a stream, I'm pretty much willing to play anything. Like how I'm playing Double Dragon Gaiden right now. This is not something I would start with, but definitely something I'm willing to play after like a couple hours of retro. So I'd be down to play Dragon Ball Z after, you know, like after an hour or two of retro or so. Because I want to play it, it's fun. Just catch me at the end of any afternoon stream and I'd be more than willing to play. Typically at night I have something I'm doing after the retro, like Last of Us or Grand Theft Auto or Wind Waker.
Thank you. That's good.
Sounds good. 5 o'clock, Lucas. You can have your Switch back in 45 minutes. Hold on, Corinne needs to wake up. Shit. What's up? Look for it.
You need to light the gun.
Lucky me. That's good.
He's talking like Arnold. Remember, we shared the money. What's this doctor appointment for? Physical therapy. Okay. Haven't you been bent and contorted enough? What?
Not that.
Oh, okay. No, 5 o'clock, Lucas.
Lucky me. More for me.
Lucas is the epitome of are we there yet? Oh, you're so full of food. What'd you eat?
I like it.
Let's just say after that video, I can't look at the Joker or Pokemon the same, especially since someone animated the what used to be a still frame sketch.
That's good.
When the clock says 500. Go look at the clock in the living room. Okay? When that clock says 500, you can have your switch back.
Lucky me.
Oh. Go. Friends, that didn't unalive me.
It's mine now. I'll show you. My turn.
I'm gonna go make some food here in a minute, y'all, and probably come back for a little bit with some Wind Waker. Hey, what's up, Ray? How you doing, man?
I like it.
I got a jet. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Everyone stay safe. Dude, you rock, man. Have a good one. Does browser sources missing? Oh, okay. Yeah, I tried to look for that recently and it was acting weird. Oh my god. Hold on just a second. Do not answer the door. You guys let me do that. Do not answer the door.
Awesome.
Stay back, children. I'll show you. Stay back.
Sorry, y'all. Amazon grocery delivery. Oh man, that's good. I splurged a little bit on some cheese. I paid about $6 for about a 12 ounce, about an 8 ounce or 10 ounce block of cheese, but it's from, I love cheese. I feel like cheese is so worth it. You know, there's worse things I could spend a little bit of, you know, bonus money on, you know. It had a wonderful aftertaste. It was some super aged cheddar, and it says it's from Ireland. Let's see here. Let me show you what it looks like. See what I get today in my grocery order. I like to keep bananas and stuff on hand for the kids, so I'm always doing little grocery orders, like $25 orders here and there, because anything over $25 is free shipping. So today I got a bag of lemons, 2 pounds of lemons for $3.75, a big ass head of lettuce for $2.99, but it's a huge ass thing, a head of lettuce. Heads of lettuce last so much longer too. 4 bananas, 3-pound bag of mandarin clementines for $3.99. I didn't think that was too bad. Applegate natural uncured. It was uncured Gano salami for $8.99, and then I got this thing of bread. I got some sprout bread for $3.58. But here's the cheese that I got right here. I got this cheese. Came in a fancy black wrapper that almost felt kind of like clothy.
Awesome.
Those are pretty good prices, to be honest with you, for free delivery on groceries from Whole Foods.
It's mine now. More from me. Awesome.
All right. My kids are snacking, and I don't want them to just snack to get full. I can tell they're getting hungry. We're about 3 hours in, so after this game, I am going to end the stream. Yeah. I never have either, Stephen Parker. It's a Kerrygold Reserve Cheddar, aged 2 years, 7 ounces. Irish cheddar made from milk from grass-fed cows. All right, after this boss, I'm out of here for a little bit. But hey, we've played 3 levels here of Double Dragon Gaiden. Game is fun. Oh, that was cool. Yeah, hey, heck yeah. I'm sure my lady's probably going to come home and nap again, so I'll probably be back to play some Wind Waker for a little bit of a bonus show. That's stupid. I don't like how much it costs to revive in this game. So good luck. Nice job. Today I'm going to make mini steak sandwiches for my kiddos because we have some food left over from yesterday when we made bruschetta. Oh. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here for a little bit. But thank you so much for joining. Thank you for all the bits, the stars, the super chats. Maybe we'll hit one of the goals today. Who knows? I got you, ADD. You should eat ice cream in front of them. That's funny. No, I always make sure that my kids have as much food as possible, even if that means that they get it all, you know. And then I'll just make myself something else. You know, I've had that happen before. You know, I wanted a sandwich, but we only had 8 slices of bread, and then we each wanted peanut butter and jelly. So, you know, no, I don't do that. Kids come first. Steak sandwiches. See you later, everybody. Take care, Kyle Haley. Take care, Phil Koufax. Later, ADDGG, bud. Dude, have a good one. Hey, let's see here. So tonight is Thursday. Is it Wednesday? Is Wednesday. Well, for, you know, with a joke, you usually need to maybe put a laughy face or an LOL JK after that to signify that you're joking. Otherwise, it's just a plain, blatant text with no context. And you can't tell. And I like to answer those, you know, as bland and blatant as they come in. You know? Anyway, take it easy, Johnny 5. Take care, Ditto. Take care, Courtney, you heartless person, you. I'm just kidding. Take care, Punk Sticks. Have a good one, buddy. Good to see you in here. Hey, Punk Sticks, did you hear that? Kind of possibly thinking about something on the Capcom beat 'em up bundle later maybe, or maybe hey, take care, Stephen Parker. Have a good one. So during my next stream, I will probably be doing some kind of like Wind Waker or something like that. But during the night stream, definitely looking to do something maybe online. So Ori Ranshaw, I don't know if you have maybe Ninja Turtles or maybe something. I'm not sure. Let's do something tonight online though. I'll start with something like maybe Mario 2 or maybe something. I'm not sure. You'll join playing tonight? Okay. Sweet, Phil. All right. Hell yeah. And you have the Capcom beat 'em up bundle, right, Phil? Yeah, we should save our game. Hey, Jamie. Oh, I'm doing a bonus game. You know what that is, dude. You know you send $5. I'm doing a bonus game. I can't have a $5 dono come in and not do a bonus. I can do a bonus. Let's go. Dude, fuck yeah. Thank you so much. Got a $5 dono coming in. Who's going to match that shit and keep me on longer? Shit, I'll do another half hour. Maybe 15 minutes. 20 minutes. All right, I think you need to press confirm, John. You gonna send a $5 dono and expect me to get out of here? Heck no. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Thanks so much, Jamie. John, I think you gotta press A. Oh, it kicked you out? Okay. Jamie, let's see here. What should I play for a little bit? I got it. Yeah, I can afford to do another 15 minutes or so. Hey, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you for the 5. Who's going to match that shit with 500 stars? Who's going to match the $5 super chat? Well, that sucks, John. That's bullshit. We could play it again. I don't mind replaying that in a few days, or you know, like once a week or something like that. I'll you know, I don't know. Even in a couple days, we can try again. That game was fun. Seemed people enjoyed it too. Let's see. All right, we have 2 on Rumble. Probably one's a bot, one's a real person. Why don't you quit your gosh darn lurking and say something? I don't think it's saved, but that's okay. Danny said ooga booga. Yeah, for sure. It's fun anyway, right? I agree.
Match the 5.
Hey, you're awesome with the match in the 5. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you, thank you. Match in the 5. Match in the 5. Now, who's going to match John? Who's going to match John with 500 stars?
Okay. Do you want to play rough?
$5 super chat. Who's going to match Jamie and John?
Say hello to my little friend.
Who's going to match that shit? Hell yeah, Phil. Hey, I haven't played GTA in about a week. I'm down for some midweek GTA. I'm terrible at this game. Hey, supporter stickers work again, Phil. Thank you so much, you guys. Appreciate that. Oh. Gotta love the 32X version of this game. Steak sandwiches. I'm sure Cortina would probably appreciate it if I waited for her to get off to make steak sandwiches. She won't be at the doctor's office for that long. What if I were to play Wind Waker plus GT? Whoa. And this is on easy. You see, this is how much I suck at this game. Who's gonna match John and Jamie with 500 stars?
But am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club?
Getting used to the game again. Trying to make him fall off of there. Mortal Kombat. Ah. God, it's been a while since I played Mortal Kombat 2. Oh man. Yeah, Mortal Kombat 2's computer virtually has no skill. Beat 'em up collection or TMNT tonight, ADD. I thought I heard you talking about. Yes. Yes, one of the two. If we have enough people, maybe we'll do Shredder's Revenge. If we have more than 4 people who want to play, maybe. Sweet. Another thing we could do sometime that could have more than that many people is Doom. I thought there was a way I could make it to where like I had infinite fatality time. I'm not fast enough to do any of them right now. The Legend of Doom. How do I play that? You know, Quincy, that's a phrase I've never heard. Where did you get that rip and tear until it's done thing that you always say? Because I've never seen that in Doom. Maybe I always missed it. Well, which Doom though? It's an achievement. Okay. In any of the Doom games, does it say rip and tear until it's done anywhere other than an achievement?
Yes, the phrase rip and tear until it is done appears in the Doom games. King Novik says it in the intro and ending of Doom Eternal, and it's also used in the Slayer Testaments. The Night Sentinel language even translates to rip and tear.
Interesting. Okay. Fair enough. I just wanted an explanation. I just wanted to know. Legend of Doom is great. Pretty sure it's PC only, but the system requirements are stupidly low. I'll send you a link so you can have a peek. Sweet. I never knew that either. It's good to know. It's good to ask questions. So I think I'm going to start doing PS2 games in the morning. Sly Cooper's starting soon. If I can start waking up in the morning, I really need to get disciplined and start ending my shows at like 1:15. Because if I can get to bed before 2, then I risk not late night eating. So I really need to stop all my night shows around 1:15, although it's so tough not to. Yeah, as long as you have a legit copy of Doom 2 and GZ Doom 410 equivalent, modding it for Legend of Doom is pretty easy. Sorry, Chris, I was playing Double Dragon Gaiden with ADD. I apologize, buddy. Johnny 5, I have been here for a while, dude. Thanks for noticing, JK, buddy. Oh, he's just kidding. Yeah. Yeah, Chris, what's up with that? My name's Chris and I'm needy. I'm just kidding. You never noticed me. I'm just being silly. I don't think Chris is needy. Quite the opposite, actually. Magic shoes. Mama said they'd take me anywhere. So exclamation point extension will bring you to a link where you can switch your avatar like a character select screen, or if you know who you want to do, you do exclamation point avatar space and then the name. Notice me, senpai. I had a buddy who still comes in here, Josh Dillingham, who always used to say that. The is funny. Ah. Gotta love Reptile. Oh. Love doing that. I've only legit ever pulled off countering an enemy's uppercut with one once, and it was an accident. Oh, boo. I remember hiding in the tree at the bus stop and going to play this at a best friend's house. Well, I remember running through the wet grass, always a step behind. I always thought I was better than Ezra. If I remember, it's either Scorpion Fatality or you get a Toasty 3D. Yeah, I know that. Yep. Toasty 3D. Ceiling decorating 101. You know what they should have left in here though is test your might. Test your might. Shang Tsung. Whoa, I can't believe I won that. Oh. I always thought it was cool that Shang Tsung could turn into anybody. Oh! All right, cheapest enemy in the game. Here we go. Ooh, the Mortal Kombat cart was funny. Kintaro's such a bitch. Noms. Sub-Zero. Here we go. Not punch. Oh, you son of a bitch. Hate this guy. Always hated Kintaro. No. No, damn it. Liu Kang, do it. Oh man. Oof is right. Dude, you know what? You know what's a bigger oof is I haven't even charged my phone the whole time I've been sitting here, and I've been sitting here for a while. That was so lame. Sub-Zero's like the only one I could beat him with. This is on easy. Oh man, who's cheaper, Kentaro? Man, my brother threw the controller so many times. We played this as kids. I punched and I palmed an aquarium. Still have the scars. I palmed it. It went like this. This went that and hit it. And yeah, let's see if you can see him. Let's see here. Hold on. Right there. See that scar? There's another one, and then there's one right, like right there, like that's where it got me. It got me right there. And it got me right there. It was a hermit crab cage. All right, y'all. Well, I got to do some extra time. I'm gonna see how long she's gonna be. I was showing where I got cut by stupidly punching an aquarium. Hey, Death Star Jedi, my stickers on Facebook work again, and all the ones that you fixed are working. So thanks again. All right. Well, I've been on here for a while. I'm gonna come back in a little bit, possibly, maybe not. We'll see. But I'm gonna go for a little bit. Take care on Rumble. Take care on Twitch. Oh, 4 watching on Twitch. Holy shit. Who are the 4 watching on Twitch? See, that's crazy. We're starting to get up there now, and I mean, that's not really up there, but for me it is. You know, for me, 4 viewers on Twitch is a big deal. Ori's over there. Who else is watching over on Twitch? Shay, hi. All right. Well, I'll be back. I'm going to go get some food, get myself some food, get the kids some food. Yeah, 4 people, right? Ori's one of them. Yeah, isn't that crazy? All right, everybody. I'm going to go eat some food, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Take care, everybody.